Think your cat is just being a weirdo? You might be missing a desperate warning sign. Most cat owners laugh off their pet's strange quirks as personality, but the truth is much darker. Your cat's funniest habits are often their only way of screaming for help. We've been conditioned to think that a cat pressing its head against a wall is cute, or that sudden zoomies are just high energy. We are wrong. In many cases, these aren't just cat things. They are biological red flags that something is going seriously wrong inside their bodies or their minds. If you've been ignoring these 8 specific behaviors, you aren't just misunderstood. You're potentially putting your best friend's life at risk. Every second you spend thinking a weird habit is harmless is a second you're losing to fix a problem before it becomes a catastrophe. Today, I am stripping away the cute internet memes to show you the cold, hard reality of feline behavior. We are diving deep into the 8 bizarre habits that are actually silent cries for help. By the end of this video, you will never look at your cat the same way again. And what you learn in the next few minutes might just save their life. Stop laughing at the glitches and start listening to what they're actually trying to tell you. Let's get into it. First, we have to talk about the silent prey rule. It is the biggest secret in the cat world. In the wild, cats are hunters, but they are also hunted by bigger animals. If a cat shows they are sick or in pain, they look weak. To a predator, weak means easy lunch. Because of this, your cat has evolved to be a master of disguise. They are biologically programmed to hide their suffering until it is almost too late. They aren't trying to trick you. They are just trying to survive. Most people see a weird habit and think their cat is just being silly. We see a video of a cat doing something strange and we click like, but we are actually looking at a mask. This video isn't about making you feel like a bad owner for missing the signs. It is actually the opposite. Your cat is doing their best to hide the truth from you. It is not your fault you didn't know, but today that changes. I am going to teach you how to see right through that mask. Before we look at the list, you need to know the difference between normal weird and medical weird. Every cat is a little bit of a goofball. That is why we love them. But when a habit happens all the time, or when it gets more intense, that is a red flag. If your cat stops acting like themselves, they aren't just being moody. They are sending a signal. We are going to look at 8 specific behaviors that look like jokes but are actually warnings. This information could save your cat's life. Let's look at the first red flag. The first habit is one of the most serious on our list. It is called head pressing. This is when your cat stands firmly against a wall or a corner and pushes their forehead against it. It might look like they are just being pouting or being silly, but this is not a game. Head pressing is usually a sign of a neurological problem. This means something is wrong with their brain or their nervous system. It could be caused by a bad infection, a tumor, or even poisoning. If you see your cat doing this, do not stop to take a photo. You need to check them immediately. See if they seem dizzy or if their eyes look strange. This is a major cry for help that requires a vet right away. The second habit is over-grooming. We all know cats love to stay clean. It is normal for them to lick themselves. But if your cat is licking the same spot until the hair falls out, that is a red flag. This often happens on their belly or their legs. Owners usually think it is just an allergy or a flea bite. While that could be true, over-grooming is often a sign of chronic pain or extreme stress. Your cat is licking that spot to try and soothe the pain underneath the skin. Think of it like a human rubbing a sore muscle. If you see bald patches or red skin, your cat is telling you they are in distress. They aren't just being clean. They are trying to fix a problem they can't solve on their own. The third habit is one that many people think is hilarious. It is called the stink face. You might see your cat sniff something, open their mouth slightly, and curl their upper lip. On the internet, people call this a glitch. Scientifically, it is a normal way for cats to smell better using a special part of their mouth. But if your cat is doing this all the time without sniffing anything, or if they are drooling while they do it, it is a cry for help. It often means your cat has a hidden toothache or their gums are rotting. Cats are very good at eating even when their mouth hurts, so you might not notice they are in pain. If the stink face becomes a permanent look, your cat is likely suffering from a dental emergency. The fourth habit is sudden. Intense zoomies. We all know the classic cat zoomies where they run around the house for no reason. Usually this is just extra energy, but there is a version of this that is actually a medical condition called feline hyperesthesia. If your cat suddenly acts like they were bitten by an invisible bug, or if the skin on their back starts rippling and twitching, they aren't just playing. They might even try to bite their own tail or back like they are being attacked. For these cats, their skin feels like it is on fire or being shocked by electricity. It is a very scary feeling for them. If your cat's zoomies look like they are panicked or trying to run away from their own body, it is time to talk to a professional. The fifth habit is high-pitch vocalizing, especially in older cats. You might think your cat is just getting chatty or demanding more treats as they age. But if your senior cat starts yowling loudly at night or making sounds that sound like they are lost, this is a major warning. This is often a sign of feline cognitive dysfunction, which is like dementia for cats. They get confused and scared because they don't know where they are. It can also be a sign of high blood pressure or an overactive thyroid. These conditions make your cat feel restless and anxious inside. If your quiet cat suddenly won't stop screaming, they aren't just being annoying. They are literally calling out because they feel like something is wrong, deep inside their body. The sixth habit is what I call the loaf over water. We all know the loaf position, where a cat tucks their paws under their chest. This is usually fine, but pay close attention to where they are doing it. If your cat is spending hours hunched over their water bowl, but they aren't actually drinking, this is a massive red flag. This behavior often means your cat is feeling extremely nauseous or is suffering from kidney failure. They feel a desperate thirst, but they feel too sick to actually swallow the water. They stay by the bowl because their instinct tells them they need it, but their body is fighting them. If you see your cat guarding the water bowl like this, it is one of the most common signs that their kidneys are in trouble. The seventh habit is aggressive love nips. We often think it's cute when a cat gently bites us while we are petting them. Many owners call this overstimulation. But if your cat suddenly turns and nips you, or even full-on attacks your hand when you touch a specific spot, it's likely not an attitude problem. It is a pain response. This is very common in cats with arthritis or hidden injuries. They want your affection, but when you hit that one sore spot, their body reacts before they can think. If your cat used to love being petted but now acts like a landmine, they aren't being mean. They are trying to protect a part of their body that is hurting. The eighth habit is the most urgent one on this entire list. Mouth breathing. In dogs, panting is normal. In cats, it is a life-threatening emergency. If your cat is sitting with their mouth open, tongue out, and taking heavy breaths like they just ran a marathon, you need to act immediately. Unless your cat just finished a very intense round of play in a hot room, this is a sign of heart failure or fluid in the lungs. It means your cat is literally suffocating. This is not a weird quirk and it is not cute. It is the loudest cry for help a cat can give. If you see this, stop the video and call an emergency vet right now. Now that you know what to look for, you might feel a bit overwhelmed. You might be looking at your cat right now and wondering if every little move is a disaster. To help you stay calm and take action, I use the traffic light system. Green means your cat is just being a cat. Keep an eye on them, but don't worry. Yellow means you should call your vet this week because something is off. Red means you drop everything and go to the clinic immediately. Using this system takes the guesswork out of being a pet parent. It turns your fear into a plan. I want to remind you of something very important. Learning these signs makes you an amazing owner. You aren't looking for trouble, you are becoming your cat's hero. Most people will never know these secrets, but you do. Because you watch this, your cat now has a voice. They don't have to suffer in silence anymore because they have you to speak for them. You have moved from being a fan of their weirdness to being the protector of their life. Thank you for caring enough about your best friend to learn the truth. If you found this helpful, share it with another cat owner. It might be exactly what they need to hear today. Keep watching your cat closely, keep trusting your gut, and most importantly, keep being the advocate they need. Your cat may hide their pain from the world, but they can't hide it from you anymore. I'll see you in the next video.